How are you? I hope you all are fine at home. So, you all are welcome to class 6 and today we will read civics of chapter 1 and your chapter 1 is human diversity. So, let us start the first chapter. So, you can see the picture on the screen. See, no humans are alike. Some are looking tall, some are looking short, some are having long hair, some are having short hair, and everybody are wearing different colors of dress also, which add color to the diversity. Now we will read the definition and we will read what is diversity. Now we will know the meaning of the diversity. So here simple definition is diversity means being different and unique. So what is unique? I am going to giving you an example that though you in your class, suppose you are reading in class 6A, your class is same, your section is same, your school is same, but you all are friends, but all are not same. For two examples I am giving. Suppose you are reading in co-ed school, boys and girls are there. Then suppose and nobody is the height. I am taking the example of height. Some are short, some are tall. As you are standing in the assembly according to your height. Then the third one is in your class. Not all are getting the same percentage of mark. Some are getting 60, some are getting 70%, some are getting 80%. That means the skill is totally or the intelligence is totally different. So like this, so many things are different. One by one we will discuss. And so the factors. What are the factors is included in the diversity? First factor is age. Age means all are not of same age. The age are also different. Then gender. I told gender is also that is boy and girl. Ability, the skill, the creativity is totally different and not same. Then race. Some are black, some are white, some are fair, some are dusky. Then religion. You know that in India so many religious people, so many religions are accepted by our government and so many people are of different religion are staying in India. Then education. Suppose educational qualification is not equal to all. There are different types of educations are there. Then occupation. Different types of people are also staying and different people are doing the different types of work. And food. Food is also everybody is not taking the same type of food because everybody's taste and choice is different. Suppose your favorite food is chicken and your younger brother's favorite food is paneer. So here and in though you are staying in a same family, your father mother also are having a different taste and choices of food. So there are so many examples. I have given only one or two examples. Now we'll see diversity as a beautiful component of life. How it is beautiful? Because if everybody will look same, then it cannot add the beautiful. So that the points are given. Each of us are different. Yes, already I told. Each and every individual is different. There are so many factors also we have discussed. Then we do things differently. Yes, already I have discussed. So many people are staying. Even if you all are friends, whenever you are staying at home, you all are not doing the same thing at home also. If whenever you are getting free or whenever you are getting time, you are watching TV, some are playing a video game, some are doing the drawing. So like this. Then it adds beauty with differences. Beauty with differences means if anybody is doing something different from you, then you are learning from her or him. Then last one is it helps with many options in life. So that option means you are having the choice. though diversity add the beauty to a beautiful component of our life, so you can opt it for any choice. Then it gives ways to keep us engaged and entertained with difference. Already I told some, you when you are staying at home, whenever you want to spend your leisure time, either you are watching TV or if you want to do anything, you are doing according to your own wish. So, so now we will go that is it necessary, or why do we need necessity, or is it necessary to encourage diversity? Yes. So these are the points I will discuss it now. First point is humans have different ideas. Different ideas creates beautiful society which is diverse in nature. Yes. So many, if everybody will give a new idea, then there will be a development in the society. If one type of idea will be there, then there won't be any development or advancement. Second, diversity adds color to life. It adds beauty to our culture. Yes, here I want to give one example. That suppose you are celebrating your birthday at home. So your mother is preparing beautiful different types of dishes for your friends, which add colors to our life, because when your friends will come to your house, they will be very happy to see the different types of dresses. And when you are inviting your friends also, when they are coming with different colorful dresses with their favorite colors, this also adds beauty to our culture. Because, and also when you are inviting your friends, different types of friends are coming and they are talking in different languages. And then humans have different skills. Already I told, see, different types of people are staying. Some are painters, some are carpenters, because these people are doing different types of work, and we are also dependent upon them. If they will do one type of work, then we have to be interdependent. So we have to so different types of people, they are doing the different types of works. Then differences in interest and skills are a necessity for society. Already we have discussed. Yes, it is necessary for the development of the society, which is necessary. Then these varied interests and skills bring people together and make them interdependent. That I told. If you don't know the things and your friends, something new things your friend is doing anything, so you are learning from him. So that is why we are interdependent. Then diversity enriches our life. Already I told, yes, how it enriches, it breaks our boredom of identical people. If in our society all the people will look same, and if they will wear also same types of clothes, and they will look same, then we will also unable to recognize them. So same thing, looking same, behaving the same, if everything will be same, we will feel bored, we cannot be happy. So that is where diversity enriches our lives. When we live with a diverse group of people, we learn from them. Already I told, we are learning. If different ideas or creativity or innovative ideas are we can see in anybody, so we are adopting, or we are accepting their creativity and innovative ideas from others. Then we absorb different cultures, we become more tolerant, means we are accepting the different culture, different types of culture, and also by accepting all the different ideas and cultures, we are becoming broad-minded. Then diversity also leads to development of both the individual and society. Yes, that is why for the development of the society, for the advancement of the society, we need diversity, or we need to learn so many things from the different types of the people living in the society. So thank you. This is all for today. So in the next class we will read about unity in diversity. What is unity in diversity? How all the people they live together besides so many diverse group living in the India. So we will study about India's unity in diversity in the next class. Okay, this is all for today.